Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh and very good morning to our respective lecturer Ustaz Faizal bin Bahari and my beloved friends. My name is Nur Aiza Shohada binti Muhammad Asri and my metric number is IY9103610. Today I am presenting for Fiqh Muamalat 2 that the subject code is MIF 6053. So I will continue to presenting on the article review assignment that we get before this. The title of the article review is Qard Al-Hassan, Issue and Practices in Malaysia. Alright, before that I will explain about my table of Qard Al-Hassan contents. The organization of my presentation of course will stated with definition in section A. In section B, I will explain about the application in Malaysia, specifically about Qard Al-Hassan. And then we can see in section C, that I will explain more clear about issue in Malaysia that related to Qard Al-Hassan. And we'll end the presentation with simple conclusions in section D. Next, I will explain about definition of Qard Al-Hassan. So firstly, I will explain about Qards. Literally, to cut something off money give to borrower is called Qards. Since portion that has been cut off from the property of the lender, and technically specific contract on transferring a specific property to another party on condition that a similar property will be given back in return. Alright, the definitions of Qard Al-Hassan literally means beneficial loans, benevolent loans, gratuitous loan, and beautiful loan. A debt that is free from any type of predetermined conditions or promise to repay back more than the original amount stated in the contract, but a special token is sincerely given by the debtor to the lender during that settlement, not because any written agreements or any predetermined provision or terms. We also can see in the verse of Al-Quran when Allah say, Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. In turidullaha fardo hasana yudha'ifhu lakum wa yaghfir lakum. Wallahu syakurul halim. Sadaqallahul azim. And the meaning is, if you loan to Allah a beautiful loan, He will double it to your credit and He will grant your forgiveness. For Allah is the most ready to appreciate service, most forbearing. In the verse of Al-Quran explain can be say like Qard Al-Hassan between Allah and the believer, whereby it is actually an offer from Allah for them to lend their energy, time and property in Qard Al-Hassan manner. They will receive back all the things that they had sacrificed for the sake of Allah, plus all extra reward that will be given to them. Alright, I will continue the presentations about application in Malaysia. We will have 4 applications in Malaysia that's specifically about Qard Al-Hassan. Firstly, Qard Al-Hassan in loan or financing scam. Secondly, Qard Al-Hassan in contract collection product. And then Qard Al-Hassan in Islamic mortgage, and lastly Qard Al-Hassan in sukuk product. I will explain one by one. Okay, first of all, Qard Al-Hassan in loan or financing scheme applied by several institutions and agencies in Malaysia with the initiative to alleviate the burdens of the spreads and trade in the financial crisis. Microcredit financial schemes are seen to help the process of generating income on a regular basis to those who have the potential to improve their living standard, as well as being a catalyst to develop certain economic sector, especially small and medium industry. Among the agencies that offer Qard Al-Hassan loan scheme are, for example, is Amanah Ikhya Malaysia and several Islamic cooperatives in our country, as the implementations of this loan does not charge any interest on the loan. Continuous monitoring by the relevant parties to the borrower is very important to ensure that the loan payments are repaid at the mutually agreed rate and periods. The second application in Malaysia about Qard Al-Hassan is contract collection. Widely used in Islamic or Arahno pound scheme in Malaysia offered by cooperative and banks. The Arahno scheme is a money lending facility in which pawnbroker Al-Wahid will place pawn goods al-marhum of value such as gold to the pawnbroker as collateral for the loan made. The loan amount is based on the current value of gold or depend on the percentage of loan limit allowed by an Al-Wahnu institution. Usually, the loan amount allowed is around 50% or 70% of the price of the mortgage item according to the current value of the gold. But the loan offer is based on Qard Al-Hassan, which does not have any charge or any interest rate. To cover management costs, the pawnbroker is allowed to charge a storage fee at a low rate to the pawnbroker. Next, the applications is Qard Al-Hassan in contract collection product. Involve a set of contracts such as derivative financial instrument deposit product based on a set of mudarabah and Qard contract. An Islamic financial institution recommends a deposit product based on a set of mudarabah and Qard contract. For example, by setting a mudarabah rate at 60% and Qard in 40%. Qard Al-Hassan that was application in Malaysia is sukuk product. For example, Petronas Dagangan Berhad which issue sukuk based on Qard Al-Hassan contract amounting to RM 300 million in 1993. Petronas Gas Berhad launched Qard Al-Hassan concept sukuk in 1994 amounting to RM 800 millions. The exciting development of the Islamic capital market has made Malaysia a country with a unique and strong investment climate. Alright, I will continue my presenting about issue in Malaysia that related to Qard Al-Hassan's. Firstly, the issue is high financing without any repayment guarantee. Among the factors that make Qard Al-Hassan best product less offered by Islamic banking is its high financial risk without any repayment guarantee. Usually, these Qard Al-Hassan loans are requested by individuals who need money, and it is common for borrowers to delay repayment of their loan. In these situations, Islamic banking institutions will have difficulty in recovering their financing funds and well as increase the loan arrears rate for non-performing loans. Second is a issue that I highlighted in this part is perception that say that Qard Al-Hassan loan is not obligatory because it is welfare assistance. There is also a public perception that say the Qard Al-Hassan loan is not obligatory because it is a welfare assistance when it fails. In fact, according to the basic concept of Qard al-Hassan, any financial loan must be paid to so that its original objective meet individual financial needs can be achievement. If society still thinks that this loan do not need to repay, then the ability of Islamic banking to help individuals in need will be hampered. The supply of Qard al-Hassan product is able to reduce the poverty rate in the country. In our country, this is because in most countries, especially our country Malaysia, there are many micro and small enterprises that significantly contribute to poverty reductions. And the end is issue in Malaysia about related with Qard al-Hassan is imposition of surcharge by bank. As is well known, Qard al-Hassan refer to interest-free loans. This means that no extra is charged to the borrower when making the repayment of his debt. However, the implementation of Qard al-Hassan today have deviated from its original purpose because it has been made as one of the banking product. The aims is to bring the profit for the bank. Of course lah, to bring profit for the bank. The bank has imposed a management charge or service charge just to justify the profit taking. This practice is seen to be contrary to the principles of Sharia related to Qard al-Hassan. Alright, the end of my presenting is the conclusions where the Qard al-Hassan principle. Islam have prescribed financial leading instruments that do not burden consumer. Qard al-Hassan plan and product should be highlighted and its implementation further expanded as one of the foundations in moving the Islamic economic system free from usury element, because it is one of the way for corporate body to contribute back to the society. Alright, that's all from me. Thank you for the listening and Assalamualaikum.